Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to Dawn Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl Dawn, and we got a message for you. Welcome to your timeless collective reading. So let's get into it. All right. So, Holy Spirit, what's the message? Okay, so sex magic in me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, I love dogs to the end. Okay. However, that didn't just start happening until I started doing the reading. Okay. So, just be mindful of people who are trying to shut you up, shut you down, not trying to allow you to be, be yourself or be seen, Okay, those are not people or places that are for you. Okay, now we have sex magic that came out here in reverse. All right, so for some of you guys, there was some sort of sex magic that could have been being done here, unbeknownst to you. Now you could have been the one doing it. Flip the energies as you see fit. Now, I also so I'm also being guided, and this is total free will, okay? I'm just being guided to give the message. If you use masturbation as a form of like other than pleasure, like if you use it for even as a form of manifestation, okay, even positive, to be mindful, because, or just don't do it at all if possible, unless you're with your, well, if you're with your partner, that's not masturbation. However, because it's like that, the devil takes that energy, because the devil can't produce quote unquote blessings, right? He has to steal, right? Just like he can't create life. So he's working through these people that's trying to create life artificially, right? In an artificial womb and so on and so forth. So it's like, the devil, like, encouraging people to try to steal that, or him stealing it himself and giving it to the people that's doing work for him to enhance their abilities, their gifts, and so on and so forth, right? And it can be used as a form of destiny swapping, right? Energy harvesting. So if you do that, because I didn't know that, I had to be taught that. So I'm passing the knowledge on, okay? And of course, free will. I'm just the messenger, all right? But yeah, I mean, sex magic can be done in different ways, but in particular, that was one that I was guided to bring up as well, okay? And if you are having sex with a specific person that may be a dark spiritual practitioner, or maybe you don't know, and this is a warning for you, for some of you, unless you're the dark spiritual practitioner. That can be a form of energy harvesting and destiny swapping too, because it's a sexual energy exchange, okay? It's very sacred. So to stop having sexual intercourse with that energy, okay? Because maybe you didn't know. Now, for some of you guys, this could be past, present, or future information for you. This could have been what happened, okay? For some of you, this could be in your current and or future, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit, okay? So, because this could help. This could have been messing with your stability, okay? And holding back can help your stability, okay? And allow whatever, fruits of your labor, the gates to be open, right? You see how she's staring at the love, heart, abundance here, and look, everything's coming down, coming into fruition, right? Memory in reverse. So this is an energy, they didn't want you to be happy, they didn't want you to be fulfilled, or you didn't want this energy to be happy or fulfilled, okay? So it's like, let's try to swap destinies. Let's try to energy harvest. Let's try to, this is somebody, they don't like their life, okay? And this is also the devil trying to oppress you too, okay? So it's kind of just like, yeah, it's like trying to detach you from God, trying to detach you from your highest self, trying to get you to descend, or put you in the place or the energy to make you feel like that's what you are and or have been, but you're not. Now, unless you on the side where you were stealing from people, then listen, I'm sorry, you deserve whatever God has coming to you. Everybody has had to serve karmic debt, honey. Yeah, so you know, some of you guys have had to be on a journey and just continue. Okay, not really, you know, feeling much love from people, not too much generosity, not too much kindness, not too much, you know, finances, stability here, okay? So this is kind of like, now, again, this could be past, present, or future information for you, okay? So, all right, now don't choose the storyline or the cards to come out. The Holy Spirit of my spiritual team does. If you want to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box. That's the only way you could book a reading, downwardspiritualgoddess.com at this time, okay? Yeah, gratitude. So, what I felt right on memory in reverse. Don't forget gratitude. Okay. Somebody could have also been trying to make you forget or tamper with your memories as well. Trying to make you forget who you are, who you were. Right? Oh, you should be grateful that we're doing this for you. You should be grateful that we're doing that for you. You should be grateful, you know. And don't get me wrong, you do have people out in this world that they're not grateful. You know. Okay. But in this case, this is an energy that's trying to make you come off like as you're not, not being as such. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, you know, maybe exercising more gratitude if you know that you don't usually. Okay. And then for those maybe that you guys do, I know for me, as an example, I am a person that typically thinks about, what I'm grateful for, because that does help get through tough times. But sometimes it can be easier said than done, especially when you feel like you've been in the dark for quite some time. And it's like, you're like, man, I used all my little coping skills. Okay, I'm tired. I need actual change circumstance now. Right? So, sometimes it's not that you're not grateful. It's just you're literally tired of going through whatever season you're in. And that's a thing, right? So then it's kind of like finding a way to kind of like balance, where it's like, you're still thinking about the things you're grateful for, but also honoring, your feelings too, because there's nothing wrong with wanting more for yourself. right? That's why we have things such as goals, ambition, right? You know, so revolution, sorcery, truth. So somebody could have been using, so, you know, you could be finding out some truth if you haven't already. When it comes to somebody who is using their like gifts, sorcery here, okay, demonic. So like, I'll say, for example, another example, I was scrolling on social media looking through some comments on a video I was watching, and one of the people that was commenting under this video was saying that there was someone who used to be a dark practitioner, right? Basically the former dark practitioner said that when they used to go on missions and assignments for Lucifer, the devil, right, and astral project into people's rooms, they wouldn't be able, they weren't able to touch the babies and the children and the people that were covered in the blood of Jesus Christ, okay, or had like a ring of fire around them, because you know, they would be able to touch, like, this may be kind of graphic, so warning, okay, so you know, people who make sacrifices, like in the dark art practices, like like animals and stuff like that. I mean, in some cases, they even darker, and they may do people. Well, hey, okay. However, in this case, they would be able to touch, like, even if they got the blood of the most holiest person, basically, they would still be able to. It may like reduce their abilities or whatever the case may be. If they use like a higher vibrational person's blood, but Jesus Christ, God, right? His blood is, you know, untouchable. So the dark practitioner was saying, like, they would die. And she said the devil told her, like, if you touch this blood, you know, you'll die or you get sick. And that's what they said. Anytime she got close to that, you know, Jesus's blood, they would get sick, you know. So just be mindful, okay? You know, it's not Jesus Christ, okay? It's nothing wrong. You talk, and this is coming from a person who's dealt with plenty of their fair share of demons, plenty of fair share of people trying to hex, curse, bind, okay? And Jesus is very real. You talking to somebody that had constantly was getting sleep paralysis, constantly waking up with bruises, nicks, scratches, you name it, right? I mean, it's something straight out of a Paranormal Activity movie, if you will. Nobody can beat Jesus, okay? So it's tried and true. I can contest to that. All right. So I'm just saying, and if you ever questioning my experiences, I got the proof. I'm just saying. Anyway. Transformation in reverse. So this is from someone, like, they haven't. So, like, let's say, for example, somebody went through poverty as a kid, right? And let's say they feel like, look, we got the mean girls going on here, right? We got the mean girls. Let's say, okay, they grew up to be a mean girl, right? Like a Regina George, for example. Let's say maybe now they in a better financial predicament. Well, let's say they meet you and they feel like you ain't struggled enough or at all, right? So and they haven't healed. So they're the type of person to get revenge. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that a more evolved person, wouldn't have their ways. But this is like low down and dirty, like a person stealing, trying to kill, unalive, stuff like that, right? They don't care. They project their unhealed wounds onto you, right? So this is somebody in that type of energy, and no, they weren't grateful for you. They acted like they didn't know you, right? And you wanted someone that, that appreciates you, grateful for you. Whether this is a family member, a friend, a lover, people from your job, whatever the case may be. But what you didn't know, that you may be finding out if you don't know already, that you were sleeping or working or friends with or family with, or they're about to find this out about you, flip energies as you see fit, that you was using your demonic powers, quote unquote, right? Because God didn't say do this, to this wasn't a mission for God, right? Like God didn't say we can't astral project, because sometimes people do that anyways without even trying, right? Especially me when I was first starting out. And you gotta be mindful of what you do. If you don't have permission to just do certain things, you can't do that, right? Like out of all the things that you could go astral project and go see and do for yourself and heal, that this when you on assignment from Lucifer and stuff like that, this is what happens, right? So community, this was from a lot of people that tried to do this, okay? Several people, okay? I'm known and unknown. Yeah, and these energies no longer have protection, okay? And they are, so some of them are going to be in spiritual jail, some of them are going to be in physical jail. I'm hearing like what they wanted for you, they shall have for themselves. Yeah. So these are energies, they want change, You could want change depending upon what side of the story you're on here. And, it's not happening here. But see, what somebody didn't realize here, when they did all this mistreatment and tried to block you, stop you, unalive you, whatever the case may be, unless this was you trying to do this to someone else, abuse you, okay? You the blueprint. You the key. Okay? There's no legacy without you. Okay? Somebody found that out. Or is going to. Well, confirmation. Yep. So, ain't that something? Yeah, so basically the same tea they tried to have you drink and experience and endure, they're going to have to eat that and drink that 10 times more. And they never seem to like to taste their own medicine. The ones that love to do this. And as God is making your enemies your footstool, you will see and witness their karma, says the Lord. What is this? So into you. Oh my gosh. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. It was a song I was channeling, and I really thought it was for the other reading. She fall in love with me. He really saying she falling in love with me. But he doesn't pronounce it that way, okay? And he's the artist, okay? Whatever. So it comes off as she fall in love with me. So in some people's cases here, there's someone who's really, really into you. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, you know this already. They're into you. Okay. Whether you are with them or not, friends with them or not, family with them or not. Okay. But they've been bullying you, whether cyberly and or physically, spiritually, or all the above. Or this is what you've been doing to someone, okay? Because they're running out of money. All right. And remember, you got the key, the key, the key. You are the blueprint that they need. Okay. Or they're the blueprint that you need. Flip the energies as you see fit here. And so basically, remember, we saw the legacy in reverse. There's no legacy without you. There is no, look at that, romantic love affair, sex fixed secret lover. No facts, never has the facts, makes shit up, lies. Somebody fell in love with you, okay? Yo, this was not supposed to be a love reading. What is going on? In some cases, it's love. In some cases, it's an affair. Affair, I guess it's, situationship, stuff like that. It's a combination of things here, y'all. This is work, love, general. All right. But we are going to have a strict love reading, okay? Listen, there's going to be somebody that's trying to make you offer. It's dirty. Or unless they made this already, don't take it. Never has the facts, make shit up. So this is somebody that they put you in a third-party situation, whether in a work situation or a love situation, unless this is you that did this to somebody. They told you they was into you. They told you they wanted to do this. They wanted to do that, right? Or this is what you did, right? They talked a good game, right? But the thing is that you noticed after so long, or they noticed this about you, your words don't match your actions, or they only matched actions out of selfishness, right? Only when they want something, or only when you want something. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. Always partying. So this is somebody that's always trying to, and which I'm not saying don't have self-care, but like it's like a irresponsible type of partying, right? It's not saying, oh, you trying to be a boss type of thing, drama starter, talking shit. So they trying to come off as them not being a drama starter and you doing this. So this is giving me kind of some of the same energy we was getting before. This is somebody that's swapping stories, okay? This is somebody that's telling people, oh, they this, that, and the third, when it's really them. Man, this is what they did to me, and this is what when it was really them that did it to you. Okay, this is somebody they omitting information. They not telling the sides of the story correctly. And don't get me wrong, nobody can really tell the side of the story like the person, and that's if they're gonna be honest, right? If a person really wants an honest feedback, right, from a non-biased party that has your good interest at heart, you have to tell both sides of the story as well as possible, which means you have to take accountability, even when it don't feel good. And this is another person talking shit. This is somebody they don't see. They see you moving and growing and stuff like that, and it's pissing them off. So they talking shit, right? They're trying to get you to slow down. They're trying to block you, okay? Because they intimidated by you. They jealous of you. Or you're jealous of somebody. Look at that. Creativity. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off you. So this is somebody, in some cases, whether you know this or not, they've been copying off of you. Look at that. Looking you up. Trying to take your ideas and copy them. And don't get me wrong. There's a difference between being inspired. Because we're supposed to be inspired, right? This is not that. This is like somebody that directly plagiarizing and copying your work and calling it theirs, right? Like you sat there and you sat there and you painted that painting on a canvas for 24 hours and you put it online and somebody recreated it and said they did it first. When no, it was you. So make sure you have all your paperwork together. Make sure you keep any notes, time frames of things, and so on and so forth, okay? Because somebody, they really trying. Okay? Researching you, studying you, getting info, okay, to try to copy you. to try to mimic you, or this is what you're doing to somebody. In their head, overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. Yeah. Haunted by everything, the memories that they've done, trauma, side effects. Yeah. So now they in their head, okay? Now they gonna try to come in and kiss your ass because they getting everything. It's a backfire, okay? This is not a drill. This is a backfire, all right? Is what this is. Because all that dirty shit that they've been doing, now they're gonna be trying to come back, trying to get in your good graces. No, this is the type of energy where you have to allow them to go through their karma. You have to allow them to serve their karmic debt. Because this is an energy where this isn't their first or second time. No, this is like their treatment time, and they're not gonna learn until they go through what God need to put them through in order for them to learn the lesson. And that's if they gonna learn it. Okay. See, they didn't think, and this keep coming up too, that they was gonna have suffer the repercussions of their actions. That's high treason. You tried to swap destinies with somebody against God's will. God ordained. You tried to play God in somebody's life. God already ordained somebody's life. Why are you trying to reconstruct it without his permission? 555, when I was just saying that. Somebody's going to go through some major changes. Some people good, some people not so good. And not because God wants you to be in that predicament. It's because of your own choices. At this point. God say, whether he going to hold you accountable, whether you want to take it, accountability or not. I guess you'll see who the real God is there. Yeah, impersonator. Fake, a fraud, a phony, blasphemy. Wants to be you, acts like, dress like, look like, copies you. Okay? Yeah, they should be embarrassed. This is the energy they sitting up here talking about you, talking shit, right? Like we saw earlier. But they really secretly in love with you. But they secretly want to be you. Okay? But they embarrassed. Okay, and they don't want nobody to know that, and that's why they try to knock you off the map, because then they won't get caught up of them trying to copy you if you're not around, right? Because it's no proof. No. This is somebody, they don't love themselves, they hate themselves, and they projecting their stuff onto you, or this is what you're doing to somebody, and they're not seeking help about it. They don't see anything wrong with what they do, but however, they know something about it is off because they don't want the truth getting out. But the truth is getting out anyways, because God is tired of somebody trying to play God. So God finna say, okay, since you want to play me, let's go toe to toe then, and let's see who's gonna win. And this is why somebody is real stressed, because they know they not God. They know they fucked up. Somebody knows that they fucked up here royally, expeditiously, right? See, and there's proof, all type of proof. All type of witnesses, all type of, okay? Again, this is why somebody's stressed in their head. But see, it's because of their own actions. Facts. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. See, you coming out of your dark night of the soul and somebody don't like it. Somebody going in. Not necessarily going in some cases, but it's like deeper because somebody's just not getting it, right? If they wanted you in poverty, they're going to be in poverty. Look at that. That's the truth. Okay? They were trying to use their gifts instead of the God-given gifts that God gave them internally for good. They wanted to use them for bad. Okay, well, whatever they wanted for you, if this is what they wanted for you, this is exactly what they're going to have to be. So while they wondering like, dang, why is it what I want to happen for them? Or why does it feel like I'm going through what I wanted for them? Because who are you to tamper with the ordained purpose that God set for somebody? Who told you to try to swap destinies? Who told you to try to energy harvest? Who told you that you ain't gonna serve any repercussions for your actions? Okay. Okay, listen. What somebody wanted for you or what you wanted for somebody, somebody is living that out or about to. Okay. Inner childhood wounding, insecure, abandonment issues, feel lost, divorce, abuse, repressed emotions, project low self-worth, value, hard to let go. Yeah, it's like they don't want to let go of you because Look at that root chakra. Because it's like, see, fear, mistrust, grief, feeling unsafe, insecure, resentment, depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem. They trying to send this energy to you. Okay, to try to make you ungrounded, noisy, feel lonely, lack direction, blurry, feel overworked, lack focus. See, trying to have an impact on your career matters. Jupiter's about career matters here. Good fortune, expansive. You finna get rewarded for all of this. Okay, for all of this, for everything. Okay, good fortune, expansive, success, wealth, higher learning, abstract mind, travel, growth, achievement, thinking, mental and spiritual development. Okay, so this energy had a sex addiction, but they came off as if they didn't. Okay, when secretly so for some of you guys, if you was having sex with somebody, they were trying to swap destinies and energy harvest off you while doing it without your consent and unbeknownst to you. And for some of you, unless this was you, flip the energies as you see fit. Okay, for others of you, they were purposely masturbating to your pictures, whatever the case may be, to try to lure you back to them. In other cases, if you were to do this for self-pleasure or for period purposes or for, manifestation, whatever the case may be, it's like the devil was trying to take some of that energy to help their kids with that mission, so that because if one of his kids was to get the destiny that God has for somebody else, the devil would be able to use those gifts. Because remember, the devil can't produce that. What real God can do, right? So, just, be mindful of that, okay? What you do is what you do, okay? Well, yeah. I mean, again, this doesn't make it okay for the other person or people to do, and that doesn't make it okay for the devil to do it, because these things are done. It's more so of like, just letting you know, okay? These are from people who, this is light worker in reverse, soulmate. So this is a karmic soulmate, karmic soulmate, or karmic twin flame for some of you, okay? Soulmates can be romantic or platonic. Twin flames can be romantic or platonic, okay? But this would be a karmic energy, okay? This is, nothing divine about it, okay? But your soul tribe is actually going to come in, okay? Ace of Pentacles, abundance, stability, solid offer, gift, new job, career, business, promotion, manifestation, fruition, prosperity, material. This is what, it's like they pretended to be this. And in some cases, they could have been more had they evolved, right? I mean, nobody's perfect, but it's like one person actually putting in the healing work, the shadow work to actually do what needs to be done in order to evolve, right? So at one point in time, you guys could have been, for some of you guys, depending on who this is for you, you guys could have been in alignment, right? Not necessarily doing the exact same thing, but maybe like possessing this, like a, for example, an insecure seed that can be projected and operated in different ways. You can have somebody, they're so insecure, they're a bully towards people and so on and so forth. And then you can have someone who's 333, as I'm saying, is insecure, with their, they're shy, or they're nice to everybody, or they're a people pleaser, or whatever the case may be. It comes out in different ways, right? So maybe some of you guys had some of the same seeds, right? Shadow seeds that needed to be worked on, but maybe they were expressed differently, and you worked on those seeds, you unplanted those negative seeds and you planted new healthy seeds, but whoever you were connected to didn't do that. So whereas at one point in time, you guys, yes, in some cases were in alignment, you became out of alignment because one decided to put in the work and the other didn't. And don't get me wrong, healing takes time, but this is like somebody not doing the healing at all, regardless of the time frame here. Okay, it'd have been one thing if both parties are on a healing journey, but this is one person actually doing and applying their healing work, and this is somebody that's just not doing it at all because they just want to stay in the dark, or they don't want to put in the work, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so this is somebody that's unstable, imbalanced, imitator, lack purpose. See, we got impersonator, imitator here again. So this is, you know, a fake, a fraud, a phony, a fake practitioners, a phony friends, phony family members. Okay, they not who they say they are, wolves in sheep's clothing. Okay, trying to keep you stuck. Okay, trying to get you distracted with Saturn here. It's closing this cycle out. Okay, hey Capricorn, Aquarius energy here. All right, karma. It's going to come in on that ass here. And those who have been on the better side, okay, not the perfect side, better. This abundance is for you, abundance here, okay? Success, achievement, travel, completion, prosperity, end of a cycle, fulfillment, wholeness, new beginning, internet results. Okay, so for some of you guys with internet here, you know, if you have something online, like a platform or whatever, that could be, you know, booming up or whatever the case may be. You know, more business or whatever here. It's just, you know, things working out in your favor if it's not already. Again, this could be past, present, future information for you. You could already be in this, okay? Yeah. And for those that has been resisting the change, in denial, avoiding, averting, something, you know, it's time, right? And for some of you guys, you know, yep, coming out. You're going to be meeting your union here, okay? Yeah, rebuilding. Oppression, yeah. So surviving financial difficulty, like, yeah, it's just cycle closing out on that. Cycle closing out on this, you know, so that, you know, this divine union can happen. Because some of you guys, you know, you may want to have a break before you come into this divine union, right? So that's a part of that too, and that's understandable, you know. So congratulations, guys, right? So thank you all for your love and support here. It is truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.